What is up, people? Welcome back to another episode of Omnifactory. I hope everybody's doing alright. I'm doing pretty good, and let's just say there's been a lot of preparation for this episode. So, what I want to do this episode is kind of a big thing. So we're gonna go from having practically nothing to having a lot of things all at the same time. So I spent close to 6 or 7 hours preparing this episode. So I hope it's going to turn out the way I want. But let's start looking at actually what did I automate. Nothing in here, but in here you can see I've got practically 3 stacks of 16 amp energetic alloy cables. Over here, let's just go around the machines and see what I have. I've got a little bit of coal dust because I was making some steel. I practically went through, well, I went through this and I made more, but yeah, so also, material-wise, things are going pretty nice. Also, you can see I've got ender chest. Yeah, like I said, did a lot. You can see the mobs are a different place now. Well, they're up here. And the mob farm is literally just above our head, with a lot more spawners. So that way I just grab the thing I want to repair, I wait here, and eventually it's going to get repaired. For some reason it's not like instant, like when you get a bunch of experience, like it doesn't repair your thing. It's like you're going to gain all the levels and only a tiny part is going to go to the weapon or the tool. And sometimes it doesn't even give you anything. But yeah, so this is what I've been doing. I don't get blazes from the mob farm, like that we have from deep mob learning. I get it from this. And we've got close to 5,000. Over here, I move coal coke instead to power these. And it kind of brings me to, bam, there's no more things here. This thing here is working with a bunch of coal, so I've got to empty it to get a little bit of fennel. We're still trying to get as much bismuth as possible. As you can see, it's still running. Over here, the plastic circuits are still being made. Over here, yeah, like I said, I was making some steel. This thing is done because, well, kind of my inventory is full. And, well, now we're here, where I kind of did a little bit of automation for, bam! Tier 1 and Tier 2. So we've got enough to make a bunch of machine, which is what I need because this is kind of the next step. Making a lot of machine to automate a lot of things. But over here, as you can see, even here, everything's done. Yeah, I'm kind of missing a couple of blocks here. There we go. All right. Also, I moved this one block to the side. Now the items comes here so that this one goes there to get us, like, to get an amount of sulfuric acid to go down. And I placed an advanced fluid solidifier over here with this thing as an output over there to get polyethylene sheets. We've got 8,000. I don't know how many I need, so I just stopped and placed, like, I think an upgrade ×2 or ×4. Something like that. So yeah, it's pretty much what I've done. It might not look like a lot, but preparing all the things, making the machines, and also making a plan for what we're going to do. Because just to let you know, it's going to involve 29 MV machines and 6 LV machines. Yeah, over here, it's kind of the hangar where I want to place a lot of things, and just a place to pass cables. So yeah, pretty much the preparation is I literally have a chart with what machine it is, how much EU it takes, what I want it to be, like an MV or an LV machine, what it takes and what it gives. and to which machine it goes, which materials I need to put aside for another craft, and these kind of things. So if you want, I can post a PDF or an image of what I'm actually using. It's kind of useful if you play the pack. Maybe that's going to be able to help you. I'm going a little bit crazy, and like some machines, like you could have one, I'm making 10 of it. That's why there's 29 MV machine, because there's 2 machines that you could have one, but I'm going to make 10 of each. So that's going to be a little bit intense. They're pretty much a brewery, but they're going to be MV brewery. So pretty much the next step that I need to do is make all those machines. I think I'm going to place them and show you what's happening, and then tell you what are they actually making. After turning this down about 3 or 4 times, this is what I came with. So I'm a big fan of ender chests, so if you didn't know that, well, now you do, because there's 5 in front of us, and there's also a couple here. But yeah, so I haven't plugged it in yet, so I'm not even sure if this thing works. But let me try to explain what it does. I've got a paper, like I said, so what we're going to get here is sugarcane going into the brewery. Pretty much the same setup that we have here for the cactus. And these are going to produce biomass. They're going to go into these two over here, the advanced fermenter. These advanced fermenter will do fermented biomass. And what is cool is that you see here in the front there's a line of basic. Well, there's also 3 more over here because I just didn't want to go too far. Well, this is going to store all the liquid that is extra, if there is any. There's a chance that it doesn't. So this one, let's say, is going to get fermented biomass, and like the one next to it will get methanol. So yeah, we're going here, we're going to get fermented biomass. It's going to come here, then it's going to go there, and I still need to place these. Dang it, I forgot to place these. I think I might have them in my, like, one of my thousands of bags. Okay, there they are. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to find the numbers. But, alright. So it's gonna go there. This is gonna make methanol. Methanol is then gonna come here, like I said. And then methanol is stopped there, because we need something else. We need air. That's going to come here, which is going to make nitrogen and oxygen. So again, it's going to go in one of those. And then the other one that has water up here. So we're going to do this. So this one's going to get some water. This one, well, it actually, oh, it's because I didn't put, as you can see, there's no input for that one. I could have done it because I've got a tank here on purple. So if I did insert purple and just put a filter for water, it would have worked, but we just got another ender tank. It's not a big deal. Everything's like powered from here. There's like this thing at the bottom, which is a 64 megabucket. No, millibucket. Megabucket would be cool though. So yeah, the water goes there. It's going to make hydrogen and oxygen. So then we're going to grab hydrogen and nitrogen and probably one of these here. We can know by looking here. Hydrogen and nitrogen, all right? So this is going to make ammonia. And ammonia, well, it's going to go in one of those, and then it's going to be used in like 3 recipes. So with the thing that we had here with methanol, we can put ammonia together, and it's going to give dimethylamine. And so it's in one of those here, probably this one, methanol ammonia. It's going to get dimethylamine. Let me scroll down a little bit on my image. So then what we're going to have is we're going to put water, chlorine in here, and, oh wait, we forgot to talk about chlorine. So over here we've got pink, red. So this one's going to have redstone, and this one over here is going to have salt. So this one's going to make chlorine and sodium dust. Oh, this is the thing then. I think I'm grabbing the wrong thing. Yeah, this needs to be removed because... Or I could just output there. But yeah, these do output some items that I don't care about, so I think I'm going to have to... Maybe I'll just leave it there, I don't mind. But I'm going to have more cables to go there to send it to the system. But yeah, this one gives... The redstone one will give mercury, silicon dust, which again, we don't really care about, perite dust, and ruby dust, which ruby dust you can use to make some chrome, so it's not a bad thing to get. So then they're all gonna get sent to the system for the dust and things like that. The other one made sodium dust, that also goes. But the mercury is going to stay here because when you get water, chlorine, and mercury, you're going to get hypochlorous acid. And the hypochlorous acid is then going to be used with the ammonia to make water and chloramine. I've got a tank here, like a trash can. This thing just pretty much grabs the water. And just because the extra water, I don't care. It's like we've got infinite water. We don't mind just pouring water away. But now we have chloramine. So it's pretty cool. But we also have methanol and ammonia. Ammonia and methanol together do dimethylamine. And dimethylamine and chloramine together will give 1,1-dimethyl-hydrazine and diluted hydrochloric acid. So here we've got an advanced distillery, and over here, this is the one that's going to make what I just talked. So the 1,1-dimethylhydrazine is going to come at the bottom, and the diluted hydrochloric acid is going to go at the top to get distilled into a better liquid. So then there's also the one at the bottom. This one at the bottom gets the oxygen that we collected and ammonia. It's going to make dinitrogen tetroxide, which is going to be sent at the top over here with the 1,1-dimethyl, that one. And these two together will make rocket fuel. Yeah, they will make a rocket fuel. I know, it's pretty cool. And with the diluted hydrochloric acid, it's going to turn into hydrochloric acid. It's going to be sent into, I think, this one here, which is going to be sent after to this one with methanol and silicon dust. And this is going to make for us polydimethylsiloxane dust. Yeah. Now do you understand why this thing was so complicated to make? Because it does a bunch of liquids that I don't know the name, I don't know what they represent in real life, and I need to mix them together to create something that actually works. So, I need to connect it. I have my CEF, I've got my medium lithium batteries, I've got a cable just in case. I need to put this in, and then I need to fix it when it breaks. And I'll bring you guys back to see it when it's not broken. So, when I did this, I was pretty sure that the place where things were going to be bottlenecking was going to be here. And even though I decided to go with advanced, so it doubled, and like it's not just doubled, it doubled. So it's like supposed to be close to 10 seconds. Well, it is 10 seconds. It still takes too long to make biomass. So I kind of feel like you need like a ridiculous amount of biomass maker. Because this is the bottleneck. At the moment, like even this thing here, which takes 144 seconds, because I can't like boost it. Let's just do this. Still gives me the materials to have a backup of what it makes. Like it's just super OP, but I need methanol. Yeah, one of those, methanol? Yeah. So it's kind of the issue that we're running at the moment. Because, like, as you can see, like, methanol is over here. But, like, I've got nitrogen. I've got chlorine. I've got rocket fuel. I've got hypochlorous acid. And that's pretty much it, because everything depends on that thing over here. It might not directly depend on it, but this thing makes like something like the metallamine, and then this one makes another one, and this one makes another one, and this one makes another one. And the thing is that the methanol is used at two places. It's used over here, and it's used for the metallamine. So that means that like it splits between the two, but as you can see, we also got polydimethylsiloxane dust, and the one that I can't really pronounce. But this thing is pretty cool because mixed with sulfur dust, it makes silicone rubber, which is something we needed for the silicone rubber plates to make the silicone rubber foil to make the SMD capacitor. Oh yeah, we're going there. We're going there. Slowly, but we're going there. So yeah, really not sure like what to do. If you guys know, like, am I supposed to just do a crazy amount of biomass? Like, is there a better way to get like this? It's biomass, okay? And this one is 100, like the plant ball is a little bit higher. This one is 80, this one is 100. The sugarcane is 100. So this one gives less, but takes less time. So yeah, I kind of think like this is a good way to go, but you need to scale it like crazy. Like maybe I should just make like 100 of them, like the normal one, just so they doubled. So like instead of taking 40 seconds, they would take 20, but like I would have 50 of them. I'm not sure exactly what's the thing here. As these things just like I can't produce enough. Like 1,000, like here you do 100. That's it. That's the only way to get the fermented biomass. Unless there's another methanol recipe that I don't know about, like there's wood vinegar, fermented biomass. I don't think that's the one. Carbon dioxide. We could look into other ways to make methanol as well. Like, I think it would be a possibility. Like, carbon, oxygen, hydrogen could make this. And I'm pretty sure hydrogen and oxygen, let's be honest, we can make that quite easily. So, maybe I'll look into making this. Yeah, this thing here is the same thing. Yeah, I just think that this might not be the best way to make methanol, as like we're not having any luck with this. At least I was scared that this like it was gonna like remove all my redstone from my system, but since it takes 144 seconds to do, I think it's fine. This was really the thing that I thought was gonna bottleneck, and it clearly isn't. Because you need like I think 1,000 methanol for the recipe. So if we look over here, yeah, you need 1,000 and you make 3,000, but you need 10,000 water and 10,000 chlorine to make one of these. So, well, no one, but 10,000. So it's 1 for 10,000. It's a really, really good ratio for us. It mainly uses chlorine and water. But yeah, I really need to look into making this. It's kind of a bummer. Oh, look, it's making another one. But yeah, okay. I really want to... There's a couple of quests, though, I did make. So over here we've got this where we're going to need to make digital storage, that's for sure. I should probably explain why these are all at the bottom and not like in middle or like the machines are not connected to each other. It's what I wanted to do. Is put liquid storage buses under them and connect them to the system. So like if we got an overflow, we're going to be able to just like grab it from this. Like this one here and this one here, they might be good, you know, to get and put something somewhere. So that's kind of what I was thinking. The way I'm getting my like redstone and salt is just by taking them from an interface and sending them to the into the ender chests. Oh, this thing must be full. No, but fennel's pretty good. So yeah, let's look. Let's look at making a methanol thing that's like worth it. So we could make carbon dioxide. Liquid air, no. Is there like air into this fermented? You could get more carbon dioxide with the fermented biomass. And then you could use this one with hydrogen to get methanol. That could be a thing. Or carbon monoxide will only give that. Or there's this one here, which is, I think, a custom recipe. Oxygen, hydrogen, and carbon, which give 1. And I think you can get these two, oxygen, hydrogen, with just water. So we could try to do this. I think I had like a couple of machines left. Oh yeah, I was going there to the fact that like I completed a couple of quests just because we were there, but we weren't there in the quest. So my inventory quite empty. No, let's put like all the pipes in there, and let's do gimme all. Gimme all. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Alright. So, that's pretty cool. I'm not sure, like, what this is. But, yeah, so we're kind of to the point, like, oh, look, chlorine. I've already got chlorine, but I just didn't, like, do it. This one we didn't make. So, yeah, we're pretty much in the A department where we're going to start automating stuff. The soldering iron, I've got infinite tin. I don't understand why I would lose my time to get soldering iron. But alright, so we were looking at methanol, and the one that made more sense was the carbon one, because I can simply just... wait, I thought it was super simple to get carbon. Okay, maybe it's not super simple to get carbon? Oh, you need like coal dust. That was the thing I was gonna go for. So maybe if we get a centrifuge, a pulverizer. Alright, so let's look at this. So Macerator. So we're gonna try to get one of these. Of course, I don't have this. Tool. I never remember which is the order. So see, I messed it up. So it's a wrench, cutter wire. Alright, so wrench in the corner, and the cutter wire at the bottom. There we go. Bam, we got the macerator. We needed a centrifuge. So there we go. And then for the methanol, it was a chemical reactor. I might have one extra of this. What is this? Extractor. Let's put it with the other machine. Oh. I had another centrifuge. Dang it. Why did I do that? Alright, so... chemical reactor. Alright, that was the one. I always mess it up. Chemical reactor. Alright, perfect. So, the chemical reactor, advanced. And there we go. We got this. So now what we could do is move this back and like, pass like the cable over here and make it there, because it's really easy to make. So, oh wait, we forgot. There's also the one for the water to get the hydrogen. So if we do hydrogen, and we look here, we need the electrolyzer. So the advanced electrolyzer, there we go. Alright, so the advanced electrolyzer comes here. Why not? I'm just going to pass this there. Though, I kind of wanted to have it one block front so I can pass power. Alright, so the chemical reactors are going to pretty much take what this thing's going to throw at him. So we can put that there. And then we need the centrifuge. and the Macerator. So that's a beautiful line. I love it. If we looked at the methanol recipe, we needed one of these on 3. There we go. So, wait. Oh, there. Okay. The only thing, though, is I'm gonna have to send, like, the liquid over there. Maybe an ender tank? Like, output to an ender tank that sends it over here? That could be a thing. And this one's gonna grab, like, coal, which is, we're just gonna add it to the list. I've got so much coal, it's just a joke. Okay. Cables. We're gonna need some of those. No, I don't think I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need some of that, that's for sure. There we go, this thing's gonna insert there, perfect. This thing now, we need our tools. Oh no, I've got them already. Alright, this thing's gonna export there, this thing's gonna export there, this thing's gonna export there, and this thing's gonna export there. Alright. Power. All comes from the back. I guess I can just do this. It's ugly, I don't like it, but it's gonna do the trick. Alright, so now we need to get some dye. We're gonna grab 2, 3, 4, and pink. I decided to use pink for the first color, so there we go. Let's put 2 of these down. Pink, pink. Oh, yeah, that's what we were doing. All right, and then let's grab 32 coal. As it turns out, we're going to need the cables that I said we won't need. Here. Oh. You're gonna stop for a second. Of course, that means I'm gonna need a filter. There we go. I guess we can use this for methanol, but it's not really the correct color. It's like more green-brown. So let's get dye again, and let's get some of this. Oh, brown dye, it's like cocoa, right? Yeah. I don't have that, so you're gonna go with green, black, and pink. There you go. Let's go with these colors. I'm really gonna have to make a spreadsheet with the colors of what is what. Oh, that's not how you put black. Ink. Here we go. And all right, so we're gonna put that right here. We're gonna put that one. Wait, we need to go to this bag, grab one of the conveyor belts, put that there, put this here, import this one there. Oh, one more. Put that over here, break the floor because you can't click this thing. Insert with a filter for coal, I guess. How did I lose my coal? Oh no, it's right there. What? I couldn't see it for some reason. All right, and then we're gonna do 32 coal here. Then we can do this. Oh wait, that's the wrong ender chest. That's the correct ender chest. There we go. All right. So this thing can output, this thing can output. Thing can output. There we go, it's starting. And it's going to make a little bit more methanol. So that should help the system It's man, this thing is big, but it does do a lot of things. So kind of happy with this. I'm not sure exactly in what I made. I'm gonna need later. Like, do we need more methanol for other things? Do we need this thing can output? There we go. So methanol is there, and now we're simply gonna put it here. Need to access that. So we extract on purple. There we go. And now this thing is going to make things work better. Yay! It did something. Because now we're just getting really backed up things of other stuff. So I'm pretty happy with this. It was my first real big thing. So let me know what you guys think, if you've done it differently. If you want to show me an image, you can send it to me like on Discord or something. But that is going to be it for today, guys. I do hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. If you loved it, don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.